Hey everyone, welcome back to Ormsby Farm. My name is Casey. So today is part 2 of the Solarizing the Garden area. If you remember on the last video, I tried to mow it without weed whacking it and that was an epic fail. So today we're back and I may look a little crazy because I didn't know it was gonna be this cold, so I didn't really pack any warm clothes. But we are going to weed whack this garden. We're going to mow it again, lay down clear plastic fabric, and get ready for garden season. So if that's something that interests you, stick around.
I'm coming home.
Alrighty, y'all, so we're back in the garden, making sure to have gloves and glasses, safety first, and we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna crank this sucker up. Oh, I'm not even in the camera. Crank this sucker up and we're gonna start weed whacking the garden down. So, huh. Now it's...
It should start it up again quickly. Pump it a little bit and then do the switch.
Many hours later.
Alrighty, y'all. A couple hours later, I'm giving the weed whacker a rest because it's smoking a little bit. And I'm gonna go ahead and start building my compost pile because I have all the pallets now from what we found. So what I'm gonna do is kind of get them together and then, I'll shut the camera down. Some of the grass clippings from the weed whacking we're going to put in the compost pile. So while that's resting, let's go ahead and build this compost pile. It's gonna be a cray video. It's gonna be all over the place, y'all. Alrighty, so I don't know if you were able to hear me while I'm over there, but I made a double one for a year. Because I'm gonna do a compost that usually takes about a year. So I'm gonna start on this side and then mid-garden, I'm gonna start that side. So with your compost, what I have read, because this is my first time composting, is that you wanna have a good amount of green and brown. Brown is gonna be your leaves, sticks, twigs, pine cones if they're crushed, cardboard cut up, brown paper shredded. Green is like the grass clippings that I have here, vegetable waste, coffee grinds. I know there's a lot more. Leave them in the comment section if you know. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and dump some of this grass clippings in our first one. And then I'm gonna add some of these twigs that are around here to it. We have some leaves, and the previous owner left a lot of canned food. I'm a little weary about even trying it, so we're gonna dump all of that stuff in the compost pile. So let's go. As I drip, that was the last load. So now I'm gonna go load all of these 178 quart jars and some of the pickle jars, because I'm gonna be water glassing eggs, in and sanitize them in the dishwasher. So now once I do that, then we're back out to the garden for more of those grass clippings and leaves. Stick around. Alrighty y'all, that's the end of day one for this video. You'll see me in like a YouTube second. It'll be day two. I'm gonna come back and tackle this, try to get it lower, and then I'm gonna go ahead and solarize. I'm not gonna do much of the cleanup besides that, besides the solarization, because it will kill the weeds from the ground up. So I'm gonna have it solarized with the plastic, the clear plastic, for about 3 weeks. So yeah, alrighty y'all, so it's day two. Y'all, I was so tired yesterday, I didn't even do no fancy edit of like from day one to day two. It's just gonna be how it is. But as you see behind me, we have weed whacked and mowed for 2 days straight to get it to this level of grass. It's still not quite short enough, but we're just gonna go with it. So now what I'm gonna do is, like I did in the other video, but I'm doing it with the clear plastic this time, is we're going to lay it down and put the ground staples in so it can sit and solarize and kill the weeds from the roots up. Y'all like my shirt? I was a huge Rugrats fan. I was just seeing that it looks very bright on the camera. Anyways, so yes, so let me go ahead and get started because I'm tired and I'm ready to go in and have a drink. So, let's go ahead and get solarized. Alrighty, I'm done. Hopefully the light is okay. It's about 6:30-ish now, and it's time for a cocktail. So as you see behind me, I got it laid down for our 18 by 45 foot garden. I shrunk it a little bit in a later previous video. I talked about a 56. We just didn't need that much this first year. And so instead of that, behind me, I put together a little asparagus patch. Sorry, an asparagus patch. Because I'm going to go ahead and put in some asparagus, you know, because that takes about 3 years before they start producing and harvest. So, want to get them in, get them growing, get them good, get them ready. So yeah. So y'all, thank you so much for tuning. Oh, before I did that, I want to just say that I got a lot of questions last video on why I don't use woven ground cover. I actually am going to use woven ground cover, but the reason that I'm solarizing, the whole point of solarizing is killing the weeds from the root up. Where woven ground cover will suppress the weeds, you're still not getting them from the root up. That's what solarizing does. Now, normally solarizing is 4 to 6 weeks. It is with clear plastic. I know some people are like, wouldn't the black work better? What it says is the clear works the best. So that's why I'm doing it in the garden. We're only doing 3 weeks of the solarizing and then tilling because I just started really late. But yes, so that is the reason. So yes, I do use woven ground cover and I'm getting it from Grower Solution. But I do this for solarizing. Now the black plastic will probably stay for the watermelon bed this year. Because I don't know if I'm going to get the ground cover to get all of our areas, because we have a solarized area for corn, pumpkin, you'll see in a video coming up, and the watermelon patch and orchard, and here. So this year, the noises, this year is going to be, the garden is going to get its woven ground cover, and then each garden season I make it a little bit more. So anyways, back to the ending. Y'all, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and make sure that you're subscribed and you click that bell icon so you know anytime new content drops to our channel. If you think this content would be useful to people you know, share it on your social medias. It really helps our channel grow and we greatly, greatly appreciate it. Now, y'all, while you're there, follow us on social media at Instagram and Facebook at Ormsby Farms. We post there every single day. And until next video, thank you for stopping by the garden on this crazy random video over 2 days. We'll see you in the next video. Be blessed.
I'm coming home.